Hello, my little ghouls and little reptilians alike. It is I, yours truly, your hostess, the Dragon Lover 95. Welcome once again. Again, we offer you a welcoming seat because it is another a tale of the crypt, a daring tale of the dark, and tale of the cringe. That's what. Dang it, you sir! What? You know you're not fooling anyone. Right.
Yeah.
You guys read the title. We're basically doing N64 Mario
Yes,
Creepypasta.
yes, and it's I again, Edward Trooper, the Squawker, and the KFC, whatever you may call me. But this is supposed to be one of the troll pastas, you may call it. Like it's so bad that it's actually funny and good. Yeah,
And
ironic.
also, the music that we're using is Big Boo's Hunt. Also, the music
Big.
if I pause and such, that means I have to restart the music. Don't worry, this is the extended version, so you don't need to worry. Also, if you don't
Yeah.
know, I'm wearing a demonic goat form costume.
And,
Eh, what are you,
and I'm
Edward?
well, for me, I'm wearing just a bed sheet. I don't know why, but yeah, it's hard to breathe under his thing. So, fuck
Just
it.
be glad you're
I don't
not
know.
sitting on that killer piano.
But likewise, we're having books shooting at me.
Alrighty then. I don't think Kazooie is up for doing this. Yeah, no, I'm not doing this.
I'm doing. I guess I'll have to be the bird in the room to do it.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm so sure.
Well, I never really get a chance to fully read, so maybe back and forth?
Sure, why the hell not?
So yeah, people, you know the ordeal. Grab yourself some snacks, a drink, and a plushie, cause we are going diving into this. Chills. I always liked Super Mario 64 when I was a kid. I remember playing it at my aunt's house all the time. Well, one day a pop-up appeared out of nowhere as I was watching gameplay footage on YouTube. I was a little startled and was about to close the window until I realized that it was a website showing a mint condition copy of Super Mario 64 for sale. There was a
Thus,
picture and everything. I usually don't trust these things, but the feeling of nostalgia overpowered me and wanted to buy it.
sign seems kind of sus to me.
Yeah, and no, there's no Among Us, everyone.
I know.
Stop with the frickin' memes and such. Ugh.
Stop posting about Among Us! Every time I go on Discord, I have Among Us. Every time I go on Twitter, there's Among Us.
Uh,
Sorry, I had to do the meme. Sorry.
it's okay. Also, people, I'm going to be clear about this. I feels as though that someone who basically listens to cringe and such would have to. I'm pretty sure Balin would get a kick out of reading these because I think he would actually have a fun time. I mean, hey, guys got to do something different.
Of course.
Yo, Squawker, where'd you go? Did you warp through the wall or something?
Sorry, I accidentally did. I clipped through, but I came back.
Okay, you want to take?
Yeah, sure, why the hell not? The whole business was peculiar, seeing how seeing as now seeing how order off the game from went for the buyer to sell an envelope containing $10 address up on the site. Yep, it's getting worse. Instead of using something like PayPal, what
Huh.
what made things even more strange was hiccup. Sorry,
Okay.
that when I tried to gain access to the website, I wrote it down in the IRL. I under connecting problems with the game. The page was nowhere to be found. Ooh,
Hmm.
spooky.
A few days after the $10 was mailed, I got a package containing the new copy of the game. The first thing I noticed when I opened the small box was that the official sticker with Mario flying in the air was apparently peeled off or something. In its place was a piece of duct tape with Mario crudely written on in permanent marker. I felt a little ripped off, but as
Ooh.
long as the game worked, I didn't care. You know what's,
Um,
yeah?
that sounds like a scam to me. Again, basically, there's no game in there.
Yeah, it feels like it boys must have done something. But then again, I
I
don't
think,
think they would have the cartridge or something.
yeah, maybe it's you just been beamed.
Also,
Okay, here we go.
I
I mean,
know there's basically a Knight's creepypasta that I got inspiration from to make Riel's heart. So maybe at some point we can read that.
probably,
Also,
yeah. It's like,
hang on a second. Hold on a moment, people. I gotta restart the music. All right, go.
all right, it's like I got out my Nintendo 64 and put in the cartridge in. The screen turned on with a familiar Mario face with that you would stretch and twist aimlessly. Hey, cut it out, man! My face. Hey, what are you doing? Plastic surgery? I remember laughing all the time when the results as a kid. The results as a kid, I decided to mess around for old time's sake. I moved the cursor over to Mario's here to pull on it to 11 proportions as I was going to do the same thing with the other ear when the TV suddenly produced a loud static. Mario whole head started deforming and twisting all over in ways that I didn't even know did didn't even know was possible for a model. Random sound effects of the games starting playing around the static as all was occurring. I could hear a faint voice whispering in Japanese. A voice that was stammering and whispering. I immediately shut off the console and again I tried it again. I didn't bother with the Mario head this time. Just I just selected a new file and start playing.
Okay then.
Maybe you got a defective copy of dumb shit.
Yeah, it's just like Sonic EXE. Good
Like,
day.
but yet these people don't learn.
These were early stories.
Yeah,
Right? When I selected the file, the game skipped the opening monologue by Peach because she's a bitch.
I think, hey, dear Mario, I've basically been captured yet again to help with my fetish, my domination fetish. And also, I baked you a cake for you just to get off my back. Love, Peach. Dumb, dumb cunt. Looks like I have to go save her ass again.
Oh, do you
Luigi,
remember
what?
Madman Mario?
That's like Luigi, what the heck? Did she get captured again? Like, what else is new? What else is new? And damn,
Anyways,
at least the bitch made
and the
another cake. Like, well, maybe that's why you're so fat. Well, maybe that's you call me fat one more time, Luigi. One of these days, Luigi, and take I will take that nose and shove it right up your ass.
mm,
Okay, Mario.
all right.
Sorry, I had to.
Monologue by Peach and the courtyard outside. M- Mario was just placed right inside the castle. Creepier still, Bowser didn't say anything either. Yeah, no, I'm not putting up with this.
um,
I tried to ignore it and played anyway. However, I also noticed that there was no music, just dead silence. There weren't even any toads around to talk to. Oh, thank God! The only door I could enter The only door I could enter was the Bob-omb Battlefield. The other doors wouldn't even respond to my button commands. The portrait
uh,
of Bob-omb Battlefield wasn't the usual picture. It was just a stark white canvas. I was still trying to convince myself that these were just minor glitches, and that they wouldn't affect the gameplay at all. Once I entered the portrait, the image suddenly went from a blank canvas to the letter lethal lava land painting. You know, that slightly
Ooh.
unsettling image of the flame with the evil smile? Yeah, that's when I started getting really suspicious. The mission se- the
Mm.
mission select menu
Ghostface.
came up, and yet another weird detail was present. Instead of Big Bomb on the summit, the mission was called Turn Back!
Goodbye.
I have no idea what drove me to press A, but I did.
Uh, yeah. Maybe you just got a stupid ROM hack.
Gosh dang, it's a ROM hack!
It's like, oh, yep, I just. Well, at least it wasn't $60. It was just $10.
Fair enough. I'll take it.
And, immediately the ROM hack would be at the end and go like, "Congratulations, you just got trolled." So if you want to end up trolling someone else with this, please mail it to someone else.
Alrighty
Okay,
then.
so a level seemed normal. Everything was I how I remembered it. Yes, horrible polygon work. I thought I could finally enjoy my favorite childhood game, but then I saw him, Luigi.
Luigi!
Luigi! I I was absolutely shocked. He was never in the game unless you count it. The basically count the remake that was in for the Nintendo DS,
Yep.
which I played. Uh, he was his model wasn't even a Mario palette swap. Ooh, he
Alright,
looked
continue.
he looked like he was a complete original model. Luigi just stood there until I tried to approach him. I started running at an ex- unexpected speeds. He started running. Basically, he started going expect speed. I followed suit. I went through the level. The stage things happened as I pursued him. Things. Each time I picked up a coin and an enemy and the enemies and music would get slower and screen the scenery would look darker in color and more morbid. I I kept gradually getting worse, getting worse until I was at the fifth coin. Then the music just stopped. The enemies lay down the ground dead, as if they were dead. I was seriously freaking out, but I kept chasing Luigi.
Eh,
Like
eh, er,
I went up the hill. No cannonballs uh, rolling down, trying to knock me over. I was, I really wasn't surprised at this point. Like, oh, you don't say, you dumb
yep.
fucker. Luigi was always just out of sight as I ran. Out of my sight. Once I reached the summit, I was yet another object out of place. A small cottage was all that was seen on top of the hill. Luigi was nowhere to be found. The cottage was certainly odd looking in a Mario game. Oh, is this the one from Mario 3?
Hmm.
It was old, lame, and broken down. Regards my fears, I went inside. I'm like, Luigi, like, what did I tell you? Like, I've been gone for only one summer, and you already let the place run down to the ground. It's like,
Okay, I got this. As soon as the door closed, a disturbing picture of a hanging Luigi immediately popped up along with a very frightening scared quad.
Oh,
You're talking about the hanging shadow from Luigi's Mansion? That's what I'm getting.
oh,
It sounded like a violin screech, accompanied by a loud piano banging. Mario fell to his knees and sobbed for roughly 5 minutes. Okay, seriously, how you sit there that long? Come on, anyone would have been would have at least turned it off by that point, or tried to
ROM
move.
hack.
Then the
Oh, Luigi. Oh,
then the
shit.
screen edged out. I returned to the castle. Mario just slumped out of the painting. The image switched from the lethal lava land portrait to the image of Luigi hanging himself.
Ah!
Oh, so edgy.
Oh, so spoopy.
The room was different this time. It was now a small hallway, toads with blank expressions and white robes lined the sides of the hallway. There was another painting at the opposite end that just completely and utterly scared me. It was a picture of my family. It wasn't even a photo from the time Mario 64 was released. It was a very, very recent photo. I remember posting it last weekend.
All right. All right. This is getting goddamn ridiculous.
Yeah,
I
I.
reached.
What, you want me to do it or?
I'll do it. I reached for the on-off switch on the 64, but there was no way I'm going to play. I was not. All right, now he's finally deciding to turn it off. Like, however, when I flipped the switch, the game was still on. I flipped it again, back and forth to no avail. I tried unplugging the whole console system, but it never left the screen. Oh no! Playing. I went to the photo of my family and jumped into it. One mission was available. Of course, it was called Run, Don't Walk. Except I accepted the mission. Let's go. You're up.
The level started in a flooded hallway with platforms floating in the water. Mario landed on one of these, and the camera turned to show what was behind. A silent black void was slowly approaching Mario. It didn't look like anything. It didn't even look like finished graphics. Just a giant, blocky, black blob. Oh god, it's the blob!
No, 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 it's the void from the Thousand Year Door.
That or that thing in Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah.
I started jumping from platform to platform with no goal in sight. I kept running, the darkness slowly but surely gaining speed. This kept going on for what felt like hours. I was really doubting there would be an end. Mario was just going in circles. Finally, the black blob void thingy caught up with Mario and engulfed him in darkness. He didn't scream or resist at all. It just consumed him.
I'm
Mario fe- Mario
Mario.
fell out of the painting and back into the castle. Was it the third
Not
time?
for me.
I lost one of my 3 lives. The room was different now. Some of the toads were gone.
I thought.
And
Wait,
the
wait, wait,
paint.
wait. I
What?
thought. Wait, 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 wait. I thought he said there were no toads around.
Well, they appeared with no faces.
Oh.
Yeah, carry on. And the painting looked different. My family and I were in the same position, but our bodies were partially decomposed. It looked too
Ooh.
real to be photoshopped. It looked more like someone just took our dead bodies and posted them. Tag it!
Oh, so edgy. Regards, I jumped into the painting again. Mario was in a small room. There was only one mission available. It was called I'm right here. Spelled just like that. I selected the mission. I and prepared for the worst. Mario landed in a small dark room with no visible way out. The room was empty except for a piano in the corner. Oh no!
Oh,
I
everyone knows that.
See, I knew what this meant. I was stuck with the piano. I approached it. It started chasing me, as always. Uh, there was no way to damage it. It I had no choice but to let Mario take damage. It was like I lost all his he lost all his health, eventually dying. Death animation didn't happen. Mario was mauled by the piano. He fell as his blood and guts spilled onto the floor. The camera panned on a top view of his corpse. This that the distorted version of merry-go-round music of booze, fake. Oh, you're gonna do bad. Play
Big
that
Boo's
music.
Haunt.
Yes, yeah. Like,
Hang on. Do you want me to play that? I can play it.
yeah.
Okay,
Anyway,
just a moment, people. Yes.
merry-go-round music from a Mario is played as the screen slowly transitions into an in-game shot of the photorealistic sketch of Mario's dead body. In the same view of a shot, it was a very unsettling. It was very unsettling. I was crying softly as I gazed at the image. I lost another life.
Uwe.
Keep
Uwe.
crying, baby. Little baby man stand up, little gay.
Okay.
Uh, the photo of my family was the photo of my family was shown again. It was more rotted than before. The view zoomed in and the painting, and it was warped. I just warped again. I was greeted by a shot of Peach's castle from the outside. The castle was crumbling into ruins. The fields were on fire. The sky was a pitch black. Bowser's like mocking, chanting, you can't save her."
You
It was
couldn't save her.
this went on for a long time until I closed up a Peach's face and approached her extremely loud.
Oh boy.
Without notice, Peach's mouth was wide open. I regret doing that. Her eyes were deep, empty black holes. Suddenly, I was back in the hallway. The hallway as Mario was once again ejected out of the painting. Now,
Is it weird that I misread that as erection?
oh
Erected?
god. uh, Super Mario, a prostate exam. It
Okay, okay.
And now all the toads were gone, and me and my family looked absolutely repulsive. Maggots were wriggling around in the holes and our flesh. Guts were spilling out of our bodies. My dead eyeballs were hanging loose in their sockets.
Uh,
Uh, uh, it was it was too much to bear, but something still urged me to trudge on. I jumped into the painting with only one life remaining. Oh God!
this time, there was no name for the mission, just a blank space what the title would be. I selected the mission, and Mario landed on a very small island in the middle of the ocean. There was a solitary sign. It only read, "Dive." I did just as it said and entered the water. The ocean was dark and empty. There were no fish. I wasn't even able to see anything in the water beside Mario. I swam downward. I kept going for quite some time, yet Mario never ran out of breath. I counted roughly 10 minutes of swimming until I decided to go back up. Just as I turned Mario around, it came a huge, and I mean huge, Inagi Unagi eel came out of nowhere and swallowed Mario whole. I was dumbfounded. It went by so fast. I wasn't even sure of what I saw. The game over screen didn't show up. All that happened was a fade out. The photo of my family and I was shown again. We were playing skeleton sounds. Spooky, scary skeletons are rolling down your spine. Episode shocked you some, but dove into your mind.
Yep. Once it. Oh
Once
no.
again, it looked very real. I couldn't move the camera at all. It just stayed focused on the picture. I shut off the game and turned it on again. I chose my file, but it just went to the skeleton photo of my family. I tried this about 3 more times before giving up. I desperately wanted to stop, but some force kept me from walking away. I decided to select the only other save file. The camera once again focused on the skeleton picture, but this time they were in a different position, as if they were a different family.
Oh no. Go down. Please tell me there's more.
No, it doesn't look like it. Nope, nothing at all.
Uh, the twist saying that, like, like, I was not the first family to get this. Wait, let me check if there's more. But, well, I guess if there is more, we'll read it.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
I actually thought of something. You know, I brought up that Knights one, right?
Yeah, at the moment, I'm kind of getting tired.
Okay.
Maybe we can do
Well,
that next
how
time.
did you think of this? I honestly think that, well, it's not as cringy as Sonic EXE, I will admit. I mean, it had its cliches still, but hey, at least it wasn't just running to the right and jump scare
Yeah,
with an evil entity. This was just a hacked game, anyways.
true.
Your thoughts?
It was okay, yeah. Actually turned it into something new.
Yeah. Well, I think at some point I will do the night story, and I hope you guys look forward to that. Until then, we'll see you all later.
Well, bye, everyone.
Pleasant nightmares, everyone.
And now I think it's time for me to get out of this costume. It's starting to stink.
Yeah, me too. I better get out of this costume too. Bye.